What's up guys, welcome back for another Devpro duel video. It has been a long time again, my apologies, but I'm trying to get these matches done as quickly as possible. Group D again. Next matchup is H.A.T. So Hands, Artifact, Trap Tricks will be paired up against Fire Fist. So let's take a look at the deck lists again. The first deck list is of course H.A.T, Corey McDuffie's deck list, winning deck list from the North American World Championship qualifier from last year, 2014. He was main decking of course, the triple Murmileo, triple Moral Tech, the Sanctums, Pot of Dualities, you know, very standard H.A.T deck list. And then the second deck list we have Fire Fist, 3 axes at pretty much full force. We have Burner and Blaster both at 2, quickly to set up those rekindlings. Rekindling, such a ridiculous card here in the deck. Heavy Storm in the deck, a very important card. A Game Stealer, which is we already have seen in the previous videos here in the Cross Banlist series. So which deck has the advantage? It seems that H.A.T has the advantage with the hands. The hands are excellent against Fire Fist with the tankies, the Tensus, providing instant fodder for Ice Hand in the worst scenario for Ice Hand. But the hands are excellent cards against Fire Fist, and also all of those back row cards like Sanctum, Murmileo searching out Bottomless Trap Hole, Trap Tricks, Nightmare Trap Hole. It seems that H.A.T has the advantage. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, first of all, I think I get to start. I have the advantage. So 6 cards, because we are playing before the opening with the 5 rule. So normal summon my Murmileo, get the search. I think a search of the Bottomless, but I know my opponent's deck is playing Heavy Storm, and I don't want to get blown back if I set 3 or 4. If he has Heavy Storm, I can just chain my Sanctum for a Moral Tech. Here, excellent with the Mystical Space Typhoon on the tanky, I believe, and the Sanctum on his Leopard. Don't want to let him search out another tanky or a possible Tensu if he does have Spirit already in his hand. Immediately drop Maxi against against Monster Reborn indeed. Prevent him from going for Spirit and so on, you know, the regular Fire Fist 3 axis shenanigans. The back row is coming through. Have that Dionia. Try to reborn my Murmileo to pop his face down back row. His Veiler though saves his ass here, so it's going back and forth. Very nice match already. Normal summons the Spirit, and I'm of course going to activate the Torrential Tribute. I still have my Wiretap set. Top deck another Murmileo, excellent top deck here. So normal summon it and search my Traptix Trap Hole, also an excellent card against Fire Fist. Prevent them from activating Horse Prince, for example. So he has that Rooster on his side of the field. You know, he has that trap card, the 10 cent, so I normal summon my Fire Hand. He does have a Bottomless, but I chain that Wiretap. Very nice Wiretap, excellent card, especially was main decked over 7 tools of the Bandit. Anyway, he top decks into Bottomless, I believe, right? So normal summon Ice Hand, since he obviously has 2 back row, and if he has Torrential, I do think the deck does play double Torrential. Ice Hand should be an excellent pick. He does top deck into a Blaster. Not going to save him. I tried to go for Cowboy. Of course, he has that Bottomless that he top decked earlier, and I know it wasn't without a risk. I have Soul Charge sitting in the back, so go for Moral Tech as an extra beat stick. Go for the Giant Hand. Giant Hand, excellent YCS promo cards, YCS prize card here. And by going for the Giant Hand in defense, it forced him to make a play with his Blaster, and also could negate a possible Spirit on his side. So by doing this setup, it kind of forced him to special summon that Blaster in attack. So I had a target for my Fire Hand to destroy. So that was GG 100% of the time. Next tool, he gets a start, has a nice setup with Tanky, with Tensu, with the Spirit and Leopard and so on. But Maxi again saves my ass here, so he needs to stop. No Maxi challenge for him. Set 3 immediately, flip over Sanctum so I can pop his Leopard. So he's hopefully stopped with his plays. The Rekindling comes off of his hand. I think I'm forced to warning, prevent him from going for another Synchro Summon. I think I'm in a good position with my Call of the Haunted on Moral Tech. But his last card is a Mystical Space Typhoon, and here a huge momentum shift for him. Now he can go for Horse Prince, special summon the Rooster, use Rooster to set up another Spirit play for next turn, and he can either go for Tensen or the Gyoku, and I think it goes for Gyoku. I have two options. I can go for Excite with my Diania, but again, do you know he has that Spirit in hand, so my, what is it called, my Excite is going to be dead, I think, and that's why I go for the hands. So Crash with Fire Hand and so on, Ice Hand, Fire Hand, you know the deal. To get me some advantage, try to get me a small comeback, but we knew Vulcan was probably his next play, and I was hoping maybe he would have made a misplay targeting Vulcan itself and try to attack with Zen mains, but his, of course, Spirit prevents, after you used Spirit's effect, you cannot activate with monsters other than Beast Warriors, I believe. But he plays it well, and 1-1. I get the advantage. I start off, and he does have Heavy Storm. I obviously chain the Sanctum here, so it's not that bad. Normal summon my Ice Hand. If he does have Torrential, no big deal. Ice Hand will trigger, and I lose my both my floaters. So it's not that bad if he had that Torrential here. He changes combos. Okay, fine. That's one back row less that I have to worry about. Sanctum into Moral Tech again, interrupting any possible play. That's why the artifact engine is so nice. Normal summon Diania again for Murmleo. Pop the Tanky, just in case he has Bear, so Bear cannot pop the useless Tanky, right? Go for Giant Hand if, Corey didn't have Giant Hand. In his extra deck, this would have been the Arc Knight again, as a solid defense, cannot be destroyed by a possible Bear effect. So Ice Hand and Giant Hand go in for a lot of damage, and I think I set my Torrential Tribute, right? So there is the Fire Hand forcing out my Giant Hand, no, not the Fire Hand, the Bear forcing out my Giant Hand. Effect is negated, so my Ice Hand will not trigger here because he has no back row here. I decide to keep the MST. I don't want to Typhoon his back row and let him chain his own Typhoon, for example, since it's not a risk that I had to take. And Torrential, of course, again, don't want to let them set up a huge field, and I always have Soul Charge in the back. If I didn't top deck into a monster here, I definitely would have Soul Charged, but I do top deck into Fire Hand, getting some damage, and this is GG, well played. So H.A.T, Hands, Artifacts and Trap Tricks take it, and also take the 6 points here in the group, so they have a big chance to go on to the top 16. And it's not really sure yet, depends on the matchup, but the next matchup we have Teledat against Windups. Very big here, since that's also a matchup that can Windups in the top 16 spot. So let's wait it out. Next match will come up tomorrow. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.